Hello folks, this is Riker. Today I'm gonna bring you a support Barbarian guide.
Hello guys, today I'm going to show you a guide for the support Barbarian, which is absolutely necessary when you want to do higher grifts and stuff. There are some different versions how to play this, depending on what you want to do, like speed grifts or push or whatever. So first I'm going to show you the setup for the current meta, which is the Generator Monk, Firebat Switchdog and Support Monk, and finally the support Barbarian. So let's see the gear first. We use 4-piece bonus of the Wrecker set, which means shoulders, gloves, chest and the pants. The bonus says Furious Charge refunds a charge if it hits only one enemy, and the 4-piece bonus means that you gain access to every rune of Furious Charge. The 300% damage increase doesn't matter for us supports, obviously. For the stats, I would like to have all defensive skills on the shoulders, like Vitality, Resist All, Percent Life, and cooldown reduction. You need as much cooldown reduction as you can get in total. On the gloves, again Vitality, attack speed, cooldown, and critical hit chance. Again, you need to have critical hit chance, like 50%, to make decent globes for the Witch Doctor. On the chest, again, every defensive skills, and on the pants as well. In general, I like to have the increased gold and health pickup by 2 yards, because you can just charge through the group and pick up all the globes, which is pretty amazing. That's the reason for this amulet. In the secondary, you can see it increases gold and health pickup by 5 yards. You can have 6. I failed by getting a good one. Then we use the Nemesis braces. Yeah, again, critical hit chance and all defensive stuff. We can spawn lead pack on the pylons then. We use Lyric's Crown for more cooldown reduction. I prefer to have one with 95% plus on the secondary. We use Diamond, of course, for cooldown reduction. And the belt is for the Ignore Pain. You need to have 6 seconds on that one, which is maximum stat. If you don't have one with 6 seconds, it doesn't matter. You can take the Chilangix chain instead of that. You can equip that. And take the Pride of Cassius in the cube. So you can take either that or that. The rings are the Oculus ring, which gives pretty nice damage buff to the group. In this case 85%. Again, you have critical hit chance and reduced cooldown. Zodiac ring, again critical hit chance, which is important for that build. Cooldown reduction, and you can proc this one with a harpoon. I can show you later. Finally, the illusory boots, so you can move through the enemies, which is pretty amazing. And finally, the weapons for push or greater rifts, like 100 plus. In this meta, I take the Slender and Little Rogue, which gives you armor and attack speed. The damage again doesn't matter for us. You can stack this one up to 5 times, and so you can spam your harpoon much faster and you can charge much faster. So it makes it a little bit faster for pulling, and you can proc the Zodiac ring more often. That's really good. You can also go with the pick sticker and the storm shield for more toughness. In this case, you take the sword and board passive, which makes you take 30% less damage and refunds some fury. Or you go with Odin's Stone, Solanium, and then you take the Envicious Blade, which is pretty amazing for globes in the beginning of a group. But a must-have on everything which is playing with a witch doctor is the Solanium for globes. Yeah, when you look at the cube, we have the Solanium, as I told you before. Then the Chelanki's chain for more movement speed when you cast the Warcry. And the Band of Might, which makes you take 60% reduced damage for 8 seconds when you charge. So it's really necessary in high greater rifts. The gems I use is the Wrath of Lightning for more movement speed, and you can axe some mobs with that as well. The Gogok of Swiftness for more attack speed, cooldown reduction, and the dodge chance. And the Toxin Gem as a damage buff for the group, which makes you all the enemies you poison take 10% increased damage from all sources and deal 10% less damage. So alright, let's take a closer look to the skills done. We use Grand Stomp, Daring Slam for more health globes for the Witch Doctor. The Ancient Spear with Rage Flip to pull the mobs. Then Ignore Pain for more toughness for the group and for yourself, of course. Furious Charge, which room we take doesn't matter because we gain access to all of them, as I said before. This one doesn't matter for us. This one reduces the recharge time. You gain additional fury when you hit enemies with a charge. You can stun them, which is really important when your group is moving from one spot to another. And it stores up to 3 charges. Then we use the Warcry with Veteran's Warning for more toughness and dodge chance for the group. And the Threatening Shout with Falter as a damage buff, which makes the damage increase by 25% from all sources. The passive skills are Inspiring Presence, 2 more. The duration is increased from the shouts, and you regenerate life. Pound of Flesh for healing yourself with health globes. And Superstition for reduced non-physical damage taken. This is important because you don't go with the Esoteric gem. And of course Nerves of Steel, so you can proc 1 time. That is really important because when you get one hitted or whatever for some reason, it doesn't let you die, so you can keep unbuffing the group. The next thing I want to mention is the Paragons. In the core Paragons, of course, you take the movement speed, maximum fury, and everything else in vitality, so you have enough life. The offense, you need attack speed, cooldown reduction, and critical hit chance. The damage you don't need, and I would disable that because of lags. Defense, you take everything, and usually everything except the area damage for the same reason, to avoid the lags. That's a pretty serious thing on Diablo 3 servers. The mechanics of the Zodiac ring and the set I can show you. So when charge, you see you regenerate fury pretty fast, and you can charge like how long you want to. And to proc the Zodiac ring, you just take your harpoon. So look at that Ignore Pain. I cast the harpoon and it just cools down pretty fast. Okay, now I'm going to show you the gameplay a little bit. 106. First of all, you give movement speed with Warcry and Ignore Pain. Try to keep up Ignore Pain all the time. The first thing you do when you enter a group is making globes for the Witch Doctor. You can see that little icon there. on above of the skill bar, like the heart with a little 5 on. That's the icon from your Pound of Flesh passive, which says you picked up 5 globes at least. And that's a good orientation to get an idea of how many globes the Witch Doctor has at the moment. Now you will notice that you can pull mobs like 2 or 3 times, and then you can't pull them anymore. That's the crowd control cap from Blizzard, thanks for that. Then you just go, when you notice you can't pull them anymore, you go up and pull in this direction, and then you go on the left side and pull from that direction, so that after some time you can pull the mobs again. That first rule is pull from the back at first, because mostly you have some elites you need to drag, and they are about to die soon, so it's important to drag the stuff from behind at first. That's really important. When someone died, you wait for him and give IP instantly. Always keep the movement speed up, because otherwise the damage dealer could die during the way, because they are so slow. Can try to clear the way a bit for the Witch Doctor. So you see I keep up Big for Pain all the time, running through the group, spam all my skills, make some globes, and then I go and look for elites again, or for more trash. You bring all of this trash here to the group, make some globes, and this can lag, so no surprise on this servers. Then you can try to pull out a little bit, especially on push. On speeds the trash will die really fast, so it doesn't really matter, but like 110 plus can be worth it to pull mobs out and keep them away. Now we have a power pylon and some nice packs. Please don't take the power pylon instantly when you see it. That's the worst thing you can do. When you have shield, you don't need to keep up Ignore Pain. You shouldn't even. So you can focus on bringing the elites from behind. And now it's insanely lagging because of the shield. This is one of the worst things when it comes to lags, just so you know. On push I won't even take the shield pylon, because you see what's happening. Now you have a conduit pylon. Don't take this one instantly as well. You can take any pylon instantly except power and conduit, because when I take it now it's wasted on all this trash here and we won't kill the elites. So get more elites, and in the meantime the group will kill the trash, and then when you see there's no more trash you can take it. And be sure that everyone of the party is alive, please. Something about the boss fight: when you get Paragon or the Butcher, you can interrupt the charge or the big smash with a ground stomp like that, and then they won't do that. That's really important, because they can one-shot when the sanctuary is not up for a second. Then it's enough when they smash the damage dealer and they're dead. Alright guys, that's it. I hope I could help a little bit, and see you in the game.